I don't think we can talk about what's been going on in the K-pop world without mentioning why K-pop wasn't just trending under K-pop, but was the talk of the town this week. And no, it wasn't because of Stray Kids, Hyunjin's hair, or Rose's pants, although those things do deserve to be the talk of the town. It was because of Donald Trump's rally. Don't worry, we're not getting political. This ties back to K-pop, I promise. The same rally that was boasted to have almost 1 million people request tickets for, when the turnout seemed to have only accumulated about 6,200, just shy of a million. Now the claim going around is that,
and there were these reports that teenagers on TikTok and fans of the group K-pop took credit because they reserved a bunch of tickets, never intending to show up.
oh, the dastardly fans of the group K-pop. The group K-pop is amazing, by the way. I mean, all of their members have Hyunjin's hair and Rose's pants. Cannot wait for their comeback. Obviously, I can't verify if all those unclaimed tickets were actually reserved by TikTokers and K-pop fans, not fans of a group called K-pop. Of course, there are disputes that this was even the case, but you can't blame them if this is true. Would they really want to admit that K-pop fans are the reason that the rally garnered a smaller audience than the Wiggles in the exact same venue? Now, if you read the title of this video, you're probably wondering, what does all of this have to do with TXT? Well, as you may know, KCON this year is taking place online, KCON Tact. And TXT appeared on Good Day New York to promote their performance, talk about new music, when the lady actually asked them if they knew anything about the ticket fake out situation at Trump's rally. You could tell they were caught so off guard. As it was getting translated, I can just imagine them hearing the words Donald Trump and in their minds thinking, how the elevator do we answer this without upsetting anybody, without causing political drama between two countries, and without getting scolded after this interview. Gotta give it up to Yeonjun though. He completely dodged it by saying, we don't know, we're just preparing for K-Contact, we were practicing, that's all. The question definitely confused and upset fans because first of all, that's not the purpose of the interview, and second, it put TXT in an awkward situation where they were gonna have to touch on political matters concerning another country that they may or may not keep up with. And yes, I know Hyun Kai was born in Hawaii. Anyway, she did apologize and kind of explain the reason she brought it up. Hey, look, maybe she just got them mixed up with another group, you know.
The group K-pop.
Even though nobody has ever seen this god-tier group called K-pop, I'm pretty sure we'll see them on Music Core before we ever see 17 on that show. Same goes for BTS, TXT, GFRIEND, New East, any group connected to Big Hit, whether by subsidiary label or majority stockholder. So 17 just came back with Left and Right, which by the way has an amazing message to the youth about focusing on you and your own journey to happiness and success, not comparing it to others, but that it's also okay to reach out for help to get to that point. Well, before they came back, it was already speculated that Music Core would ban 17 this time. That's the word that was going around, ban, because of the speculated dispute between Big Hit and Music Core. There are a few reasons people have compiled together that may have contributed to this broken relationship. They all basically revolve around Big Hit artists not appearing on Idol Athletic Championships one year, or their end of the year award shows because of the New Year scheduling conflicts, and the other side feeling as though they are being mistreated compared to groups from other companies. Well, Music Core came out and said, hey, we asked them to be on Music Core. We want 17 on Music Core. While Pledis simply confirmed, it's true, 17 will not be performing on Music Core. From these responses specifically, it doesn't sound like Music Core is the one banning 17, rather Big Hit, Pledis' majority stockholder, not wanting them to perform on the show. Maybe they don't trust Music Core's intentions. But I'm sure this is just one move from a back and forth game of them threatening or holding out on each other. Keep in mind, this seems to be a specifically Music Core thing and not a MBC thing, because prior to this, TXT and GFRIEND still go on Show Champion, Idol Radio, and Weekly Idol, all broadcasted by MBC. And while 17 is being kept away from Music Core either by Big Hit or Music Core themselves, there's a sector of NCT fans, and I have to emphasize it's just a small sector, not the complete fandom, they could be antis for all we know, that are trying to get a petition going to keep Taeyong away from NCT. This comes from the fact that his name is always being brought up for past allegations, past controversies that he's spoken up about and apologized for already, a lot which has been proven to be a misunderstanding or completely false, but this time it has resurfaced again because an informant says they're still being harassed by alleged Taeyong fans by invading their privacy, home, workplace. The informant threatened that if these people do not stop, they will expose an audio recording involving Taeyong's legal rep. The informant said, SM, don't blame me, blame those fans, antis, or whoever is harassing me. Because of this, apparently one union of NCT fans or antis published a long petition demanding Taeyong be removed because they feel he is tarnishing the NCT name. According to them, they're doing this to protect NCT. But because they were trying to get this going, a lot of fans came to Taeyong's defense, bringing up all the holes in these stories, the false accusations, and trended their own show of love to flush out the petition attempt. Personally, I don't think SM will remove Taeyong from the group because of a petition anyway. And you know what? This time, they actually came out with a statement backing up all of their defenses for Taeyong. Not to the petition people, I don't know if they even know that exists, but to this informant person who apparently keeps questioning Taeyong's sincerity. Fans have been asking SM to stand up for him forever now, and now that we got that, the next statement we're waiting on is from YG Entertainment. The timing of this is so interesting because when this batch of new teaser photos came out, a lot of fans felt as though the makeup wasn't the best effort from their makeup artist, someone who has been criticized for a while now. But shortly after fans expressed their disappointment, this makeup artist, I'm sorry, I just don't want to butcher her name. Anyway, she went on her Instagram account to point out that she believes BLACKPINK's makeup artist plagiarized her work. She starts off by saying that, hey, she has no problem with people being inspired by her work or recreating them while giving her credit. In fact, it's flattering. But she feels as though big companies like YG pay someone to recreate without reaching out or even crediting. She has apparently tried to get in contact with YG and the artist. I'm thinking she means the makeup artist and not BLACKPINK. Either way, she wasn't able to reach anybody. She also addresses the people who say, hey, the flame makeup is or was a very common trend. According to her though, what separates her design is that it's more inspired by blades and is also unique because of the flick in the inner and outer corners. It's even pink, it's shaded around the liner exactly the same, and in this case, it seems like even the fans are agreeing with her. She even thanked Blinks in her post for being so supportive. Like I said, many fans already aren't fans of their current makeup artist as it is, and even said, why don't you just hire this girl instead? So far, YG Entertainment still hasn't said anything about it. This is very similar to the situation with Twice's music video set, although JYP responded and handled that situation super quickly, probably because the music video just came out. I don't know, maybe this just has to blow up bigger for them to care. As big as a group named after the genre itself.
The group K-pop